Hey everyone, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, it's once again that time to be making our way back into Middle-earth. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I am, because tonight we're giving away 5,000 LOTRO points. Yes, we're finally doing our monthly giveaway tonight. And also, we're continuing on through the lore story as we make our way through the amazing amount of reputation that you have to get with the new instances. So let's go ahead and hop right on in to the old Lord of the Rings Online and make our way through. So, when we last left off, we ran through a bunch of instances. Again. And I'm sure we're going to be doing that a bunch more today because the weeklies have unlocked. Alright. 100 virtue XP. That's... usually it's like 50 or something. It's 100's nice. Alright. Scroll of Greater Crafting Acceleration. Great for people that craft. There we go. Let's see, which one do we want to do first tonight? Let's see here. I always feel like Shadow Roost is good, but I think we'll start with Hall of Black Lore here.
Let us not tarry. Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
Cool. And we'll get all these.
Let us not tarry. Now then.
Now then.
Now then.
Now then. Oh my. Alright. Hey, we actually clicked on the right one today. That's progress. Don't assume that that's gonna mean great things moving forward. But we're like one click closer to greatness tonight. Alright, let's go ahead and travel on in. Get these rep quests going. Rangers. There we go. Get all these items too. So how's everybody doing tonight? This book. All is well, nice. Marian, welcome, welcome. And today's my second of 2 days off, so I'm just enjoying the time here. Watching a lot of Critical Role. I've been going through campaign 2. I haven't watched it before. I've seen like highlights and stuff like that. I decided, alright, I'm finally gonna bite the bullet and just watch all the way through campaign 2. And I'm on episode 25 or 6 and gradually making it through, but they're like 4-hour-long episodes, so it's taken a hot moment to get through all of them. There's 95 plus, I think 96 now. It's gonna be a long time before I finish out that series, but loving every minute of it. It's such a good campaign. Critical Role is a lot of fun. Hey, Ninth Pawn, welcome. Nice to have you here. Ninth Pawn rocking the Elder Scrolls Online patch. Cool. Amarian, thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. And we were stuck. There we go. And let's get this thing started. Start talking, buddy. I think we have to fight him first. Haven't played the new instances since they were broken when they first released. Yeah, they were. Like, super broken. They've since been fixed for the most part. Yep. Oh, that was close. We almost bit the bullet there. Alright. If that would have went off.
Welcome, interlopers, to Kashan Kurtot, the halls of black lore. Here, I have painstakingly collected dark knowledge from every corner of Middle-earth. My work is never finished. The collection will
I actually
never
really like this
be
NPC, it's cool.
complete. No, the work will continue as long as evil resides in this world. Even with the unfortunate loss of the Dark Lord, you cannot hope to claim that victory.
Drunk Bone.
Me here,
Welcome, nice to have you here.
as you so like to
Bono.
address yourselves.
Bono, welcome,
Why
welcome.
have you come? What knowledge do you seek? Or have you misguided fools come to destroy my life's work? Oh no,
The second one.
that will not do at all. Either way, as I told the Lady of Blight, nothing for nothing. Come closer, allow me to see what you have seen. What nightmares still haunt your dreams? What have the chronicles to say about you?
But yeah, fighting librarian, super cool.
Yes, I see. Here it is said you
Jedix, welcome,
ventured
welcome.
into the depths of Moria. Show me what horrors awaited you. A great demon, displaced by the Balrog, known to you as Durin's Bane, living among the wheels of water. Show me.
Into my new home, I smash you into pebbles.
All right, buddy, let's go. A little more green than he was in Moria. Well, that might just be the lighting difference here, right? Because this was the water one, there were fire ones too. Oh boy. Oh, Ranger stunned. Ranger down, Ranger down. No, you don't need to do that. Okay. Nearly got him here. Hey, Diego, welcome, welcome. There we go.
He was no match for your strength. Suppress your pride, mortals. That was but a lesser Kyrog. But then you ventured deeper and came upon Dar-Narbugud.
Oh boy.
The Nameless Ones. This
Here
one
we go.
was lost, separated from his mother, and found his way to the 16th hole. Who dares come here? I smell flesh.
I wonder who lost him, right?
For my sweets.
Peter Pan can't keep track of all the Lost Boys, clearly. Oh boy. He went way farther than the second star of the right. He might. You never know. It is 2020. Now we know where it started, right? Yeah. People playing Lotro, getting the virus through there. It's not good.
Again, you prevailed, but something sinister you found. Some contagion infecting the depths. further into darkness you fell.
Exactly, Diego.
Bravely standing against those that would threaten your friends, Durin's folk, until you found another child of the mistress.
This is new. I think I've fought this guy in this instance before.
Destined to go no further. Touching forward. Then your
Maybe I have. I think I have. I just forgot.
the light.
It's hard to remember because, you know, they're actual bosses in the game itself, too.
The light.
Oh my lag. There we go. Got the clobbering time done there. Almost down. Clobber time.
Victorious
There
again.
we go.
But tell me, heroes, for all your efforts, what was the outcome? Did Moria not fall again to the forces of the Dark
True.
Lords?
We do still have to go reclaim Moria again, which is crazy. That's something on the docket. Could you imagine a whole nother Moria expansion just to retake the thing? How upset players that don't like Moria would be? Oh my gosh. But technically that's true. We still gotta retake Moria. Oh man.
Now, let us turn to the tale of one of your most hated foes. Long ago, the lord of a failing
It's not 200 years
dwarfland
later, it's
sought
just an unknown
immortality,
time.
A futile attempt to hold on to past
I think it's
glory.
still in the Third Age.
He was slain by his own greed and hubris, and raised
Or it's like
again
early
to
Fourth
do
Age.
the bidding of Angmar. You know of whom I
Yeah, maybe fully reclaimed it's a
Let
long
us
time, but
relive your
they do go
memories
into
of
reclaim
Skorgrim Dowerhand.
at some point in the near future again. I don't remember. I'd have to check Tolkien Gateway again. Either way, still something we're probably going to end up doing at some point. Poor guy. Those AoEs are deadly, man. Oh yeah, I'd much rather do just about anything than go back to Moria anytime soon again. But just saying, it's something on the list, something that we gotta do at some point. Oh boy. Oh boy. And Moria in Amazon's version. That's probably true. I would be shocked if we don't at some point end up in Moria for some reason in Amazon's world. Although, who knows what that's actually going to end up focusing on. I mean, they haven't even hired their writer yet, so I don't think they even know. At least if the job postings are to be believed. It's a long way away still.
His
There we
mortal
go.
form slain again, the fell spirit within was unhoused. However, its hatred of you never quite vanished from the world. It is that force I will turn against you.
Alright. He's got the evil down. Like, if you had a LinkedIn profile, I'd be checking a bunch of boxes right now. Yeah, you got the evil laugh, you're good, you know, endorsing there. Man, that's what we need. Evil villains LinkedIn profiles. That's what we need in social media. Somebody get on that. I'm sure somebody already has. At least his throat isn't scratchy like an Asgul. That's true, that's true. That would be pretty awesome to get a writing gig. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, who knows, you know, what Amazon's plans are. It might be just a bunch of, no, we can't do that. No, we can't have, you know, a Balrog at every boss fight. And, you know, it might just end up being saying no all day to all their crazy ideas. Or who knows, maybe it's saying yes all day because it's another, like, Shadow of War or something. Fight Morgoth at the end, yeah. It ends up being just a complete copy of LOTRO. It's like, okay, wow. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. Getting updated graphics, I'd be fine with that. I'm sure the LOTRO dev team wouldn't be, but... Get them floating names on. So, my guess is we'll probably be getting the Shelob raid in definitely the first half of March. And my guess is maybe even like this, you know, into this coming week. Not this week, but into the next week. So that could be exciting. I definitely don't want him to rush it. I was reading on the forums today a lot of people saying that they don't want it to be rushed and saying they need more time on it. And it looks like that they're going to have at least one more build. Jadix, sorry, that is out of my control. If you are not a partner on Twitch, it only provides the other quality streaming options if the bandwidth is available. If you're partnered, it's provided all the time. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. Other than just streaming at a little bit lower quality, I guess, but not a lot I can do. Alright, so that's everything over here. Let's make our way over there. Let's see, we still need 4 more items total. Or no, 8 more items total. New mail, we'll have to check that out. Yeah, I really wish Twitch would offer that for, you know, every stream that has more than, like, you know, 2 viewers or something. That would be awesome. Because, you know, I think if I think it's following based and, you know, it's, partner based. I know it's partner based, but I think it's also follow based is the other factor. Or, not follow. Viewer based is the other factor. So like if this video had, you know, 500 viewers or something, then it would do that, I think. Yeah, or an affiliate benefit. That would be another way of doing it. I mean, I still can't believe that the most Twitch allows you to stream at is a 6,000 bitrate. Like, to me, in 2020, that's insane. That eye's no joke. No kidding, man. And keep in mind, this is, we're running this 8 levels under because we're actually just doing this for the reputation. We're in the rep grind. We've already done it at 130 multiple times, but we're in the rep grind right now, so we're just doing it at 122. So yeah, that eye is really no joke. Those wraiths put on some crazy effects, man. Never understood how at last was Sauron dead. That's hilarious. I didn't even think about that. No kidding, man. Like, I feel like we're getting gypped, right? But, I mean, there is the Order of the Eye, right? So, you know, I kind of expect someday LOTRO's gonna bring Sauron back. That's probably very lore-breaking. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? The Order of Sharky? Yeah, they could be converted, right? That's possible too. Yeah, I think it'd be much more likely that we'd see Morgoth come back than Sauron. Yeah, I was fully charged when he bought it. Absolutely 9 fun. That's hilarious, man. See, still going strong. Or, you know, Frodo secretly threw in a fake. And that's why he's so sad after he does it, you know? Because he knows he doomed everybody, but hey, he still got the ring. What do you think's next on the epic? It seems like everything with Skarsgård and all that stuff, we were on a collision course with Gundabad and everything up there. After that, it seems like the most set up thing after that would be Rune. Yeah, that's my guess, is Gundabad, and that Skarsgård had been building up a force while we were over here taking out this force. These forces, I should say. But there could be, like, some Lyrith plots that they could still do. You know, we could end up going to Nirn or something. Who knows? Who knows, man? The world really is their oyster right now. They can go wherever they want. As they've done many times. Like, if you look in the past, like, you know, they made the switch all the way over to Dunland and did Isengard from that direction, so they can change it up at any time. Hey, Thingalo Singalo, welcome, man. Nice to have you here. Yeah, Dunland was one of my favorite zones, especially at the time, because it did so many things that we hadn't seen previously. First of all, the side quest story became incredibly better. It was much more like main epic story quality. They made a lot more variety of NPCs. It wasn't like the same NPCs being cycled over and over again. They had an auto generation that generated NPCs for them. That was a big plus. And so, you know, you had like very different looking NPCs. The cosmetics for players in the Isengard expansion was insane. Like, there were a lot of really, really good things there. Hey, Brandeth, nice to have you here. Yeah, ew, it's Andang. How's it going? And Brandeth, you and a friend, looks like, brought us over our subscriber goal. So we have more viewers than we have subs, so you guys know what that means. It means we have to give away a sub here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Here we go. There we go. Hey, hard hit. Congrats, man. Getting the gift sub. Enjoy the ad-free viewing, the extra entries in the month, the giveaway, the badges, the emotes, and everything else that comes with a sub here on Twitch. Alright, so let's see, what do we need still? 2 more manuscripts. 2 more manuscripts here. Man, Thingle, you haven't entered yet? It's been open all month, man. It really has been a long time. I didn't thought it'd been that long. Hey, goofy old lady, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Chewale? Chewale. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Just got here and didn't get a chance to say hi. Hey, Hardhead. Codeman, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. You moved back to Norway? Wow. Where'd you move from? Like, if it was Sweden or something, you know, that's not that far. But if it was, like, US or something, that'd be... California. Yeah, I thought you were in the US. Wow, that's a huge move. And a time difference. Like, at least you don't have to worry about the sleep cycle too much, because you don't seem to need sleep as much as other people, but... Still, that's a crazy, crazy amount of change, man. Wow. That must have been a headache to set up and figure out how you're going to ship everything, and... Oh my gosh. Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. What server are we on? This is on Landerville's server. Let me make sure that command still works. I haven't seen it used in a long time. Hey, there we go, it does. Good deal. That's actually surprising. I haven't been asked what server I play on in like 2 months. That's probably a record. Probably a record. Somewhere around here, there's the last 2 manuscripts. Down there, okay. How do we get... Oh, because you're over here, okay. Okay, buddy. You guys see that like 5 minutes ago? Oh, I didn't see it, man. Sorry. Apparently it hasn't been that long. Alright. But before that, it'd been a while. Been a hot minute. Those rangers had like gone off on their own vacation for like 5 minutes. They were not following us around. Alright. Okay, wow, man. You've been planning it for 2 years? I can only imagine. That's gotta be insane. Alright, let's go ahead and actually finish this instance. There's still the boss fight. And I think the last manuscripts are over here. The last manuscript, singular. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the story ending to the Minas Morgul expansion with the Shield Operator. I think that'll be good. Yeah, no kidding, dude. That stuff's crazy. Luckily, like, it's like as deadly as it is, it's not as deadly as I think some people think it is. Like, the number of infected versus the number that have actually died is not as much as the news is making it sound. It's still absolutely horrible. But it does seem like it's, at least in the US, been blown out of proportion. But maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, it seems like it's only if you have something else already, if you're old, or if you're young. And even if you're old or young, it seems like it's usually only if you have something else already. That's still a huge amount of the population, but not as crazy as they make it sound, where
you wish to face me.
Everybody's gonna die kind of a thing.
I have proven I know your entire history. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears, your regrets.
This guy's legit. I love how he has chains on his books.
Victory in this place. Come then, face your demise.
Yeah, that's the big thing, is that it's way more, it's gone way more viral.
Sorceries and secrets from all the ages are at my disposal. Sorceries and secrets from all the ages are at my disposal.
Yeah, it's just the new disease to be in the spotlight.
I know of many ways to make you suffer. So much misplaced hatred. The petty struggles of
Although it is
mortals.
spreading through Europe now, which is kind of scary.
I know of many ways to make you suffer.
Because the more it spreads in Europe, the more likely it's going to be in the US.
Another mortal body wasted! Oh, you did not think you
Maybe
could
he did.
defeat me so
It does sound
easily,
similar,
did
that's
you?
for sure.
I am bound to Kashan Kutut, and will linger until my work is complete. The Dark Lord bade it so. You have given me much this day. You may take one volume from the hall. Choose wisely, and be gone.
You've given me much this day. We did teach him a lot about ourselves. That's kind of scary to think about. He learned everything about us. Man, we should have had a VPN before we came in here. Alright. A mental VPN. That was our mistake. Okay, I think that's everything here. That's why you moved back? Okay. Wow. But you said you'd been playing this for 2 years. That's not why you moved. No. But made you want to go faster? I can see that. Yeah, if you're already planning to move, I could see that it would want to make you move sooner. I can see that. That makes sense.
Let us not tarry. Let us help you bring glad tidings, friend.
But like, you know, returning to Elrond's library all the time is annoying. But I would like to return to that guy's library. It seemed pretty cool. You know, with everything he's learned about us, it'd be cool to see what else might come from it, right? I could see him, because he's a fan favorite too, I could see him be more involved in later plot lines. I think that'd be kind of cool. Alright, well that's 3 of the 10 quests down. Let's see, let's do Shadow Roost.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
Dun, 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 dun. 122, here we come.
High above the Morgul Vale, nestled in a cleft upon the slopes of Agathras, lies Garth Dairovor.
You're back home with your
the
friends
Shadow
from
Roost.
childhood? That's awesome,
It
dude.
is said to be home to Katlob, the terrible winged broodmother of the fell beasts of Mordor, whose countless children become favored mounts of the Nazgul. Will you hear my plight?
There's two.
My anger builds!
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but Microsoft pulled out of the Game Developers Conference and like some other stuff, so it's definitely affecting the game industry too. It'll be interesting to see what happens with E3, right? Because I'm pretty sure Sony already said that they're not going to E3 this year, even though they've also said they're going to be releasing their, you know, the PS5 this year too. At least I saw a news story about that this week. So who knows, right? What's going to be going on in the gaming industry? It's going to be crazy. It'll be a crazy year, that's for sure.
My anger builds!
Yeah. Go fall down. Why does he not want to let us to the
Away
roost?
from me, pests!
Like, what did the fell beasts ever do for you, buddy? You need to rethink your life. There's some backstory there that I want to know about, and we'll probably never know. He's very determined to be on their side. I mean, those areas are definitely more likely to have disease, right? That is true in, you know, certain parts of those countries, for sure. But I mean, there's, you know, many parts of the world where it's like that.
Now then.
Yeah, I forget what I was watching. It was some sort of documentary, but there was this professor who basically came up with the theory that the only reason the Europeans, when they came over to North America, the only reason that they had a stronger immune system was just because that they are in such close contact with animals all the time, in like living and very unsanitary with them, and, you know, in buildings and cities and all that sort of stuff. And so whenever you have, you know, animals in close quarter city type environments, disease and things like that is pretty much bound to happen, it seems.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly! Toss the egg into the cavern below!
Cleximus, welcome. Nice to have you here. We're running this tier 1 8 levels under just so that we can get the rep done. Like, we've already gotten our gear for solo and all that stuff, so... And we've run it at 130 and all that stuff before. We're doing this just for the rep.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly! Toss the egg into the cavern below!
Which we're getting close to being done, actually. It's a long grind, though. Jeez Louise. If we would have used accelerators sooner, we'd be done by now, but that's alright. How many do we have left, anyway? Maybe none. Where's it? Or no, we got 20. Okay, we got plenty.
Toss the egg into the cavern below!
Plenty. I was gonna say, why are there no mobs here? Jeez. We've been having a very mob-free fight here. He's just happy to stay over there, alright. Good for you, Felbeast Hatchling.
The eggs have begun to hatch! Quickly! Toss the egg into the cavern below!
I like the idea that somewhere in a recording booth, some guy got paid to say that. Just yelling at the top of his lungs. You like the voices of the Rangers when they aren't Australian? You ran him so much you got so bored? Yeah. I'm getting to that point, right? I'm definitely ready for that Sheila braid. I don't want him to rush it, but man, I'm ready. Because, I mean, we've run him every week for probably 2 months now. Obviously, the newer one's not as long, but it's been quite some time. Let's see, the expansion came out in November. I think we finished, yeah, so we probably ran it January, February, pretty much that whole time. I'm gonna have to go back and look to be sure, but it's been some time. Lydiath, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. You have a set raid group, Andang? How's the raiding scene in this game at the moment? I don't have any kind of a raiding group, which is kind of a problem. There are raiding groups. There's also a lot of pug groups. But I currently don't have a set group. Yeah, probably not on Landerville, but on other servers like Arkenstone, there's quite a few. And yeah, Crit Call, I've heard about that too. Hey, the cable guy, thanks for coming over. You were supposed to be here like 4 hours ago, though, so it's kind of delayed, man. You got to be on time. Come on, man. That appointment was way sooner. Broodmother, yeah. Yeah, I wish there was more story to this. Like, this is such a cool plotline. Like, I would have loved to see this be a little bit more of a fleshed out instance. But sadly, it wasn't. Are servers supposed to be separated like this? Yes. Like, personally, I would love to see just an EU or just a US server. And maybe like a roleplay one for each one. So like maybe like 4 total servers. But if you're asking if there's like a set like raiding server or something like that, no, there's not supposed to be separated like that. But yeah, if Codemasters had kept up their maintenance of the accounts to Turbine standards, then we probably would only have 5 servers now, which I would have liked more than the current 10 setup.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Oh well. Alright, which one do we want to do next? Let's go ahead and do
my
houses.
friends.
Let's get out of the way.
Evil spoils these grounds. Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend. Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
Almost launched it. Get at 122. Let's go. There are no Russian servers.
None come unbidden to the houses of lamentation.
I believe the language has become unsupported as well.
And the deathless, uninvited and uninitiated. I have not forgotten the rights of
Because
old
I think
master.
LOTRO no longer had a,
The
like, their
Morgul
translator
shall soon
stopped
drink
working
of
for them.
their blood.
And
There
they
is
didn't bother getting a
flesh
new
to
one.
be cleansed, and there are minds to be broken, and all shall be left.
At least that's
naked
how
before
it was
the
explained at the
Limitless
time, I think. Yeah, that'd be really awful, man, having your language just suddenly not be supported after, you know, 7 years of playing a game. That'd be the worst. But there was for a while, I don't know if it's still the case, but there was for a while a community website that had a lot of the translations on it. I don't remember what that was. I didn't bookmark it, so I probably would never find it again, but yeah, that was going on for a little while. Is this the lady who turned Aenar into a wraith? I have no idea. That would be news to me. I guess you don't even need to come over here, do you? No reason to take these guys on. Like, usually there's items here, but I'm not seeing any. We did get those quests, right? Yeah, we got them all. Right, okay. Yeah, I did not remember her from that. Cool. Thingalo, there is a mod that puts Barad-dûr in city skylines, man. We have not put that in yet because it's so big, it's ludicrous. Like, you don't, if you put it in your game, you don't see anything else. That's like all you see after that because it's so big. Like, if we had Minister, there's something else to put in, so it wasn't like the only thing you're staring at, like we probably would, but it's just too big, man. Okay, yeah, I listened through all the Lost Lore, but just forgot. It's one of those not immediately relevant to the current game kind of a thing, the current timeline. So it just gets pushed out of my mind, I guess. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't have those anymore. Like, I listened to it once, I know it'll be on LOTRO Wiki. I'm good. Yeah, the Lost Lore is one of my favorite things they added in the game. I do wish that they still offered rewards like they did initially. Like, maybe not as strong as the initial rewards were, but it'd be nice to have, you know, get something for your effort more than just one quest completion. Because, like, for a while it was, yeah. For a while it was, you know, I was like, cool, now we're more like Guild Wars. Like, this is awesome, man. But then they stopped offering a lot of the rewards with it, and so now it's like its own reward kind of a thing, which is fine, but I liked it better the way it was. As if we're not maxed out, right? Yeah. No kidding. Oh yeah, they're supposed to be boosting LI damage, I guess, in one of the new updates. I was reading that on, I think, the Bulwarker patch. Somewhere on the forums. Yeah, it's been long overdue. Ever since this imbuement, I don't think they've actually increased the DPS of like the base weapon. Other than just like a few levels here and there, but not significant enough to be comparable to the scaling that's been going on. So that should be a big deal. Finally done with that. Get all these blood reserves. Nope, that apparently we selected one way across the way. And again, this is like the most hazardous thing we do in this game. And we've done a lot of horrible things. This has to be like the worst. First of all, who knows what diseases that blood has. Second of all, the glass shattering alone cannot be safe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure burning the drakes was actually safer than this. Like an unknown vial of blood that could have diseases in the houses. Like, you don't know what's in that. You don't know what's in that. Well, I meant to our own character. Like, this is the biggest work hazard we've had, right? It's pretty high up there. I like how he's holding his arm. He's like, ow. I'm supposed to do that. Alright. Let's go, buddy. There we go. They always return. Already we've completed 6 quests out of 10. Of course, I guess this is our 3rd instance, isn't it? It only feels like our 2nd one, but we're already on that 3rd, man. Not even an hour into tonight's stream, and we're already on that 3rd. Okay, I always forget where we need to go. And of course, maps are never a help in LOTRO. Inside instances, anyway. That's one thing I'm annoyed by in LOTRO. I wish everything had a map. It'd be nice. Like, at the very least, we're in like a die-hard moment now on our fate. Like, our face is totally messed up after destroying these things. So this specific instance is now good to run at 130. See, that's silly to me. I totally don't get this whole instance rollout for the solo side of things. It's pretty much been a mess the whole time, but that's okay. We're over it. Nice, dude. I was gonna say 212. Wait a second. Wait a second. Looks like he was weeping at the fact that that one was destroyed. Yeah, to me that doesn't make sense. You should be getting some kind of loot, even if it's like absolutely garbage loot. You should be getting something. Especially on the higher tiers solo. If you're good enough at the game to be doing it like tier 5, you should be able to get some type of loot. Yeah, exactly. I mean, thank goodness these instances even have a solo option. From a story perspective, I'm very, very grateful. Like, that's a huge step in the right direction. But they've made a lot of stumbles on rolling this out, that's for sure. Whoa. Who is she? Just got a random one of the flying bat ladies? Alright. That's creepy, man. And that boss is so ludicrously easy. Yeah, wrecked. Yeah, the vials move, man. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Six-man instances are really good to run because the chest gives 6 sigils each. And sigils equal new relics, yeah. Come on, there we go. Go away, bats. You buy for the new Rune is striking yet? No, I didn't have enough last stream, so hopefully this stream will have enough. Because I had been spending it on getting the reputation stuff, because I had no idea they were going to be rolling it out to include that too. See, I wish we could see the war happening more often in LOTRO. We're always there where it's just us. Or it's in like such a big battle that we don't even matter. Very rarely do we get to see like just NPCs fighting each other. It's something I would love to see more of in the Amazon MMO. You showed us skies. Welcome back. Alright, yeah, y'all keep talking. We're gonna keep going. I do think it's funny that I've done this instance so many times that it's just like, oh yeah, of course the containers of blood move. Why wouldn't they? Hashtag video game logic. Did we just vocalize a hashtag? That's a sin. Alright. Finally caught the stream? Nice. Very cool. It's gonna be a pet? Are you serious, Chromite? That's hilarious. How in the world? Man. Christopher Tolkien's definitely gone if that's getting through. Jeez. No way that would have gotten through before. Remember when the Court of Saragos was the greatest instance in LOTRO history? No. No, I don't remember that at all. Best drops ever. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do the Mordor instances too much, honestly. I wasn't very involved in that scene. I did them, just not very much. Yeah, I guess so. They're the only good thing about Mordor? I loved a lot of Mordor. Don't get me wrong, Minas Morgul was way better, but I thought Mordor was a pretty good expansion overall. It was tough? Yeah, that's what I liked about it. Yeah, I didn't do it on a Cappy, so I don't know how that's going. I feel like I haven't wanted to play my Cappy since before the class changes. Like, to me, they just completely wrecked the fun part of being a captain. Ever since before Helm's Deep. He's beyond the right of returning, so yeah, Sauron's not coming back. Unless Lyrith does something crazy. What if she gets a thing, not to have Sauron come back, but to be able to commune with Sauron? Like, that would be kind of crazy. Yeah, she wants that child, man. I mean, imagine how powerful that child's gonna be, right? Like, that's gonna be some super powerful stuff going on there. Well, I mean, that's like the equivalent of, like, you know, Lois getting together with Superman. Like, you know, that kid's gonna be super strong. Except imagine if Lois was a superhero too. Alright, it's much more like if the Incredibles got together, right? And then you have, like, Jack, for example, right? It's much more like Jack. That would be the baby of Lyrith and Sauron. That's the power level equivalent. In my head, anyway. Oh yeah, the son of Aragorn and Arwen's pretty powerful, but I mean... It'd be much more like if Arwen married, like, Gandalf and they had a kid. Like, it'd be that power level. Maybe with a beard. Oh yeah, that kid would definitely have a beard. Gandalf was born with a beard. I know he wasn't born, but you know what I mean.
Teach them as I have taught you.
I mean, I guess
my
technically he was born with a
servants.
beard if he just started to exist one day with a beard. Just waiting. It's such the silliest fight. There we go. All right. Oh, hey, we're on the map. You really thought LOTRO expanded on all possible enemies and ran out of ideas until you saw the vial. Yeah. That's funny. The fact that it's going to be a pet is just unbelievable to me. There's some dev that goes to work giggling every day because of that. Probably more of a cackle than a giggle, to be honest. By the way, don't know if you guys ever watched Phineas and Ferb. It had its moments for adults too. My favorite moment was when Phineas is just like, Candace, I see you've been working on your cackle. Best moment from the whole show, in my opinion. There we go, that's all the roots. Now time for the final fight.
I was the first to bleed before Morloth.
Yeah.
Morloth the Black, the Dire, the Profane.
I noticed today she painted her nails. To me, that's hilarious.
I have offered it the blood of kings,
Can't really see it,
of
but-
nobles, of peasants.
Very
I have
well
heard
dressed.
every desperate promise,
Got all that
every
jewelry.
lamentation, every plea for death.
As far as undead
Yours
go,
too
she's
shall
pretty
go
prepared.
unanswered.
She spent some time getting ready. Alright. Let me fight the root. There we go. Forgot how that works. I don't think I did this fight last week.
What have they done? And I am the last.
Uprooted. There we go. Ta-da. Alright. Oh, hey! Look at that! We got loot! It's not great loot, but we got loot. So see, there we go. Now they just need to do that for the other instances, at least the other 6-man. And then we're good. Like, show all the 6-mans the same amount of love, you know? Yeah, I'm glad they're finally doing that. Well, yeah, if we did it at 130, it'd be better. That's true. That is true. I didn't think about that, Chromite. You're right. Nice. That's good. So maybe we should start doing that instance at 130. Note to self. That I'll definitely forget, but note to self. So yeah, that chest, it won't open for another 5 hours now. Man, if we would have known that, we wouldn't have opened that chest. Well, we would have just done it at 130 to begin with. Anyway. Let's see, we only need 2 more. Let's go ahead and do the harrowing.
Will you help bear my burden,
Have
friend?
that be the
Let's
last two. We
hope
might
you
do some
bring
more if we
glad
need more rep to
tidings,
get to the
friend.
quest tonight, but for now, that's what we're going to do. And go on into the heroine. Here we go.
In an attempt to repel the forces of Ugrakor and the Rangers of Ithilien, Guthmog's forces have fortified the outermost ring of Minas Morgul. Believing the ire between Ugrakor and Guthmog might be turned to your advantage, Damrod has tasked you with igniting a war between the orcs and Minas
Now see, here we got some NPCs fighting each other. But it's still not like real NPCs fighting each other, right? Like, I miss the days when a lot of games were experimenting where they just have these big wars with NPCs, and when you pop up on the scene, they start fighting and they fight to the death, and then if you just keep watching, eventually, you know, they'll fight each other and there'll be a victor. But you could also, you know, get in on the fight and pick which side you wanted to win, kind of a thing. Stuff like that I'd love to see just all the time in games now. I don't know what it is, but I really like to see NPCs fight each other. I think because it provides an interesting opportunity as the player, right? It gives you... It's more than just fighting an enemy. You get to pick a side, and then... Because usually it's, you know, 2 enemies that you want to fight both, and so you can put, like, strength versus weaknesses and things like that. Luckily, in, like, StarCraft 2, for example, they do that quite a bit. But yeah, I think, like, Black Mesa... Not Black Mesa, but, what's the actual game called? Half-Life. Half-Life has that. I don't think Portal has that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey has it? Nice. Very cool. I mean, LOTRO has it in a few places on the landscape even, but it was mostly around Rise of Isengard time is where I remember it the most. If you go back and look at like some of the original interviews for how they were going to have Isengard back in the day, they were straight up going to have these warbands literally coming out of Isengard and traveling into Rohan. But then I'm sure they realized that that was just a nightmare to actually code. So they instead had them just pop up. But yeah, there's an old interview that talks about it. I wish I had that bookmarked so I could just bring it out. Because to me, that was one of the coolest ideas that they could have had, is Could you imagine having warbands just being sent out by Isengard and having Isengard be like a real place of evil? And having to fight through like these waves of warbands to get to, you know, Isengard itself? That would be pretty awesome. But from a solo perspective, I'm sure it would have been a nightmare. But they could have had like a port where like if you're a solo player you can just port in kind of a thing. But still, that would have been... They could have done a lot with that. I'm sure it probably also was a lag nightmare for War Steeds. Having War Steeds travel between zones that much would probably be just a nightmare on lag. And yeah, that's one of my favorite quests is when you fight through the Wolf's Cleft. Love that quest. If I could, I would probably do that quest every single day if they made it available. Is it repeatable? I don't know if it is. Like, seriously, I love that quest enough, I wouldn't care even what the rewards were or anything. I'd just do that every day. Just did it yesterday? Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't repeat it. Wait, I'm really curious what LOTRO's release schedule is going to be, right? Because, I mean... they're gonna pretty much have to have that next update ready to go right after the Sheila Braid comes out at this point. Because if the Sheila Braid comes out in March, they gotta have that next update by May, I'd say, in order to get a second update before it gets too late, right? I mean, that's doable. They've had tighter turnarounds, and I'm sure they're, you know, the raid team is not the same team that's working on, you know, a whole new area. But still. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Chromite. They said it's not this week, but my guess is either, yeah, next week or the week after. And I'm glad it's not this week. It's not ready, based on what I've seen on the forums. Yeah, I was ready to go to Gundabad, man. But then they went back to Minas Morgul, which is fine. But I feel like there definitely wasn't enough. Like, the reasoning for going back was basically... You should fight that guy, because he might have a secret weapon. And that was like the whole reasoning for us going there. Like, it was one of the weakest reasons, I feel like. But yeah, the Veils was one of my favorite... Like, seriously, story-wise, that was amazing. Loved the Veils, and also just the design. Like, there's a lot of new stuff. The Bjornings there was pretty cool. Seeing all the mist in the mountains was nice. Yeah, I really liked the Veils. Yeah, connecting the Misty Mountains, yeah. But yeah, what I would love to see is somehow some sort of PvP zone with this new area. I think that would be pretty cool. Or even better, PvP instances would be nice. Because if you're going to go to Gundabad, that'd be like ideal PvP material right there. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure... No, that's Graham's Foot. That's right. But, like, it's just on the other side of the mountains, right? Yeah, Gundabad's up there. And I guess it's not really... Yeah, the Ettenmoors is kind of the south of there, but, you know, Gundabad's, like, right up here-ish. So it's not that far away from the Edmores. It makes sense. Yeah. But like if there was ever a location for PvP, I feel like that one's it. It is far from the Edmores, but compared to everywhere we've been recently, it's pretty close. Either that or just straight up say, yeah, we're not supporting PvP anymore. One of the two. Pick one and do it. Original capital of people of Rohan? Yeah. There's a lot up there. Not to mention there's probably stuff with Angmar up there. Because I'm sure Angmar was going into Gundabad. There's no way they weren't. So there should be a lot of history about that. All sorts of stuff, man. Yeah, LOTRO really does do a good job. Like, they don't forget about plot points, that's for sure. They might not resolve them when we want them to, but they get them. I'm just worried, especially if the Shelob raid ends with us killing Shelob, that there won't be enough villains, right? Like, they took out so many villains with Minas Morgul. There we go.
Will you hear my plight?
Nice. It's getting there. It's slowly getting there. Oh yeah, there are still villains, don't get me wrong. But I just feel like, you know, taking out however many they took out, like 4+ villains in a single expansion is kind of crazy, right? Like, if they keep going at that rate, we're not going to have any villains in the next update for LOTRO, I feel like. Especially depending on what happens to Shelob, because Shelob would make, you know, it'd be close to 5 at least, if not at 5. I don't want to list them off because of spoilers, but quite a few went right next to each other. Alright, we completed that. Let's see here. By friggin' leaders as instance bosses. Yeah, there you go. Bring Jagger Jack back. And get to Jax. All those. And like, there's plenty of villains like through Harad and Rune and all sorts of stuff. Especially in Rune, they have a lot of opportunities there. But I'm just hoping they're not killing off, you know, too much at once, kind of a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn in some of these. Okay, so yeah, that got to 402. Nothing too exciting. Okay. There we go. That popped the quest. everything's unlocking. Reclamation. There's still more. Although hopefully this is maybe the last level. I don't know. I don't even remember where we're at. There might be even one more after this, I think. Yeah, we're just worried about the reclamation of Minas Ithil, and it keeps getting further and further. We're in the Trial of Despair right now. But yeah, it's a lot. Trial of Death is the last one, so yeah, it's still a long way. Alright, let's do the 1,000. 1,000. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Still so much. See, the Allegiance quests, I feel like it was less of a grind than this is. This is taking forever. Yeah, the Allegiance quests were cool. The Hobbit one was a little weak, but the others were good.
Now then.
Our best scholars have learned more from these pages you obtained, Andang. They now understand that each artifact assists in maintaining the protective layer of sorcery that envelops the city. If we destroy all the artifacts, the aura of sorcery around Minas Morgul will begin to decay. Oh, dang. What is more, we now know the location of the fourth artifact. It rests in a chamber upon the Circle of Despair. Quickly now, we must make for the chamber and destroy the artifact. Yeah, there are different accents for him. At least LOTRO tries to. I feel like they don't have enough voice actors to
Let us hope
be
you
able to do
bring
that.
glad tidings, friend.
They all kind of blend together. Okay. Let's see, anything that is important to sell off? Not really. Actually gives embers. Alright. So we're going back into Minas Morgul.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Here we go. Man, if we were still going back into Minas Tirith, I think I would just rage quit the game. We've gone there enough.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Here we go. That's true. I'm very glad they added stables between the tiers. Oh, trust me, I remember.
Listen well to my orders.
Let's see. Man, it would be nice if we could get to the right map from here without having to do this. Oh, the stables don't even show up, I don't think. Anyway. The Lofty Fort, Watch Fort. That's the one we want to go to. And then I think we actually want to go through here. Yeah. That's true. That is true. It's just annoying that you can't get to the map to see what the layers are from inside that place without having to go dig for the map. But just a minor thing. It's cool. I haven't done Minas Morgul enough to know all that, I guess. Okay, well this is different than the other ones. My favorite one so far was the one we did last time with Viznak. That one was awesome. The vile Ongul has taken Thambarad, Thoremband, the guarded court. If the White Company is to gain control over the city, this minion of Minas Morgul must be removed. Small fellowship quest, interesting. 200 points. Huh. The artifact rests upon its pedestal, but it is protected by a strange barrier. There does not seem to be any way to destroy the barrier. The positioning of the gems upon the plaque is odd. It's interesting that you can't click on the gems. Anyway, I'm sure that's going to be the next thing. You hope that the Rangers will be able to assist you in deciphering this plaque. We gotta go back. Oh boy. Alright. You can solo this super easy. Yeah, I'm sure we can. It's just interesting that it's listed as a small fellowship, right? I'm not worried about being able to do it. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Alright, where are we going to now? Wow, we have a lot of quests for some reason. The Guarded Court is the name of this. It's up there, okay. That I can do. Defeat Ongul. Here we go. Yeah, what I would give to have a porting ability as a champion. Oh, hey there. Didn't even see her there. Let's see, looks like we need to go like straight up to where that is. Is this the boss that's for the reclamation here? No, that's a different one. Also small fellowship though. Decline it for now. I guess we gotta go up a whole nother layer. Not sure this is where we're supposed to be. Alright, so yeah, that's the stairs, I guess, but not 100% sure. Feels like we need to be up there. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we do. Yeah, we probably should have accepted that quest to do them, though. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's up top, so we'll go back and make our way on around. We still have that mail. We need to check that at some point. This city really is one of my favorite cities in the game, though. As annoying as some of the quests are in the early tiers, it's just a cool designed city. I like the look of it. It's not Minas Tirith. It's like Minas Tirith with flair, maybe. At nighttime and a bit darker. Yeah, now you're talking. Now you're talking. Oh, these sound effects are annoying though. Okay, this is them, I believe. And the random light shows are cool. Exactly. So, 3.5. Just go for it. Oh, jeez. There's a bit of healing. What was that about it being super easy? Yeah, that was the quest. I deviated. What are you talking about? That was a control point boss? That was Ongul. Wasn't it? Pretty sure that's Ongul.
I have orders for you, soldier.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could tell me where this is. We need to go to the top of the lofty watchfort. Hey. Hey there. You're right. Yep, we're not even doing the right quest. You're right. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it. I thought it was weird that it was right on there. Hey, Bongorfians. Welcome, welcome, man. Alright, we'll see if there's any players over here since we're already up here. My guess is there aren't, but we're gonna see. We're gonna find out if other players are up here. Hey, the Great Storm, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the lurk, man. Call the banners, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, we're just having fun doing some rep quests. Getting ready for the Shelob raid. People tend to fight the Nazgul instead. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be other players up here. So, this is in Akaduil, which I believe I have a port to. Well, Minas Morgul, which we can get there. We'll be fine. Yeah. We've done that before. Been there, done that. We were just seeing if there were other players up there. Alright. At first I thought that was plot. It's ploy. Nadhoriel, thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Krister. Anyway.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. And so yeah, we don't need that, and we don't need that in our tracker anyway. How many excess quests do we have anyway? We only have 16 out of 60, that's not bad. Remember back when you used to have like 40 quests at a time? Those were the days. I miss those days, man. It was good times.
Now then.
You show Tordon the etching. I'm not sure what to make of this etching. Perhaps I will be able to study it soon. Set it down on our map table for now, so I will remember it later. Okay. Where is... oh, over here. You set the etching upon the map of Mordor, and something odd catches your eye. It's the Eye of Sauron. It looks as if points on the etching match up with the sketching structures in Mordor. Yeah, I'm not surprised. More than 10 quests in WoW, you begin to lose your mind? Okay, yeah, I can see that. Sounds like you're trying to become a voice actor for LOTRO. I mean, I've had a lot of people say that I should be a voice actor. I would love to be one, but haven't gone down that path, I guess.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
You say the gems on that plaque you encountered might be a map? That sounds a worthwhile investigation. I would recommend searching the location that is closest to us first, just in case your theory is proven false. You are still needed here, after all. Okay. Look at the thing first. Thanks, LOTRO NPC. Appreciate that. Where are we going? Literally search all 7 locations. Great. First one's to the north. You'd think it'd actually pop up. Oh. It's that Mordor. Oh, man. This is gonna take some time. Alright, let's go over to Lingris, I guess. Definitely your voice is great for voice acting, thanks.
Let us not tarry.
Nope. Let's see. I don't have a good port either. All
Be
right, we need
wary,
to
my
go
friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
to this one, which it doesn't say where it is, which annoys me. And on Morgul, which isn't even on here. Ekad Terradrim. We'll go there first. Port to a dune? You should have it. Nope, don't have it. We have one that takes us back to the Vale of Anduin. Not one there.
Let us help you bring glad tidings, friend.
But isn't this Estoed Land or whatever? Pretty sure it is. Caduil, We're gonna try porting here. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Yeah, here we go. It's just labeled so weirdly, but anyway.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Now we're good. Well, maybe. Are you serious? We have to go to not Mordor to go to Mordor? No, here we go. Magash 2, it's one, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, if we have to do all that, that would drive me insane. Okay, one in Nairband, one in Nargoth, one up in Lingris. Let's do the Lingris one first. We missed the road somehow. Gotta find that road. There we go. Mordor did have nice dark music, yeah. It was pretty good. Musically. We still forgot to do the mailbox. We need to do that sometime soon. We will. If we were VIP, we could just go easily do it. That's the one thing that I really miss from VIP. Everything else I don't, because LOTRO doesn't have enough updates to warrant VIP in my opinion. Not anymore. Like if you're questing through and you're putting a lot of time in, it would be worthwhile to do it while leveling up. I still think it's worth doing just 1 month at the very least to unlock a lot of the caps and things on your account. But beyond that, it doesn't really make a lot of sense anymore. But yeah, I was VIP for like 3 years, I want to say, since free to play. Yeah, you can save a lot of money as long as you're leveling at a decent rate. But once you get to the end of the game, especially when sometimes it has one free update a year on expansion years now, it's kind of silly, right? That's neat. I like the idea. We never noticed that before. Alright. Destroyed a strange rune. You have enough LOTRO points to buy the area? Yeah. That's for sure. And that's what's cool is they basically give you, you know, $5 back for every month you sub. And so if you get the 1 year sub with the $5 back every month, the 1 year sub is really only $40, technically. Which is kind of amazing. Yeah, I wish I did too. I had the opportunity to buy the lifetime sub multiple times, but I just couldn't justify the cost at the time. Because, you know, $200 versus, you know, that's essentially the price of 4 games. And initially it was 300, but I think initially it was 200, but then they raised it to 300, I think. So, you know, for the price of 4 to 6 games, like that's, you know, new AAA games, that's pretty expensive, especially at the time. Yeah, nowadays, retrospect, it is a steal. But, you know, if LOTRO shut down in a year after it launched, you would have lost a lot of money. So, you know, it was a risk. It wasn't a guaranteed slam dunk at first, right? Hey, Pookie, welcome, welcome. Head on up to Der thing. It's kind of annoying that we have to go back through all this, but you know, it's all right. It's all right, I guess. And yeah, once we finish out this this rep quest, we will be doing the giveaway here. At least you don't get attacked. That's true. That is true. And sometimes it's nice just to explore in LOTRO. But since Mordor was so recent, it's still got that place in my mind. Not to mention I did it on my Lore Master 2, I think. If I remember right. Yeah, spiders everywhere. I loved this zone. It was a lot of fun as a champion. But yeah, I think a lot of players are just ready to see where LOTRO goes next. Because we still haven't gotten that producer's letter. That's driving me crazy. The devs don't talk at all. Yeah, I would love to see more stuff like the Veils. If that was just the rest of LOTRO, I'd be in a good mood. We passed it. Oh, that's cool. There's different enemies. All right. Goodbye. 100 him off there. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to ride this whole way to get those two, and then we can do a fast travel over to Saragost. Although there's really not a area to do that, we might as well just ride all the way over there. Ugh. And then we got those two. Alright, and yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we've already done 2. Okay. Here we go. Once again. Yeah, my issue is that I explored Mordor pretty effectively because of the allegiance quests and stuff like that, right? Yeah, there's not too many places in LOTRO where I feel like I didn't already see everything. Which I would love if they had more areas that just there's no quests in. It's just there to be there. And you can just explore around. Those are some of my favorite areas in LOTRO. Like, I definitely don't want that to be the only thing in the game. But man, it'd be nice to just go over, you know, rolling hills in LOTRO. Like the old Breland map in that, you know, pocket that didn't have any quests. Yeah, there were places like that, you know, the place that turns into the Weathered Hills in Breland used to not have any quests there, really. There's a few. Not too many, but there are a few. We're gonna go all terrain here. Our ATH. All terrain horse. Alright. Now I just got an image of a horse salesman in LOTRO being like, "It's all terrain, man." We still get stuck on rocks. We're level 130. We fought Balrogs, and we still get stuck on rocks. But I think my favorite areas in this zone were Lingris #1, especially from a story perspective. And then probably Argoneth #2, and then this area was probably #3. Hated it all. Rocks are the true villains, right? Absolutely. Favorite regions in LOTRO. Dunland's on that list, that's for sure. Wildermoor's on that list. See, top 3 is too tight for me. The Waterworks was one of my favorite areas as well, inside Moria. Did I say Great River already? I don't remember. No, I don't think I did. Alright, forget Dunland. We're putting Great River in there instead. And Great River is probably my favorite zone. It just had a really awesome flow. At the time, it did a lot of stuff that just felt fresh compared to the content we were doing at the time. And it had, you know, diversity in the zone. It wasn't just the same stuff over and over again. It was a neat zone. And I'd probably replace the Vales of Anduin with instead of Wildermoor. But yeah, I like most of the snow areas anyway. East Rohan, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. There was too much Rohan for me to still be liking Rohan. I don't think it's down here. I think it's up and around. Like, if there was less Rohan, I'd probably had picked Rohan, but there's just too much. And don't get me wrong, at the time, Rohan was awesome. But since then, with the I've become jaded on the zones, because in West Rohan you have to do all the you have to get all the trait points every time you go through, so you have to play West Rohan if you want your character to be, you know, worth anything by the time you get to cap. And that's really gotten me jaded on Rohan. Even though East Rohan has nothing to do with it, it still got me jaded. Yeah, and I don't like most of Gondor. I really loved Western Gondor. Western Gondor was one of my favorite areas. But everything else was just like, eh. Yeah, Dol Amroth was awesome. And just the fact that we got to see the sea, that was cool. Like, I'd love to see more coastal areas. This is just that root that was doing a lot of damage on us. There we go. Okay, so now we can go all the way into Argonath. Yeah, that area was cool too. I liked the group area in the Great River better though. There's just something about fighting all those giant spiders and everything there that was fun. Those were huge, yeah. Yeah, I really liked that area. Oh, jeez, 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 jeez. There we go. That was almost bad. Enemy of the Heirs. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know if I just had a bad experience with Tarling's Crown or what, but it was not very enjoyable for me. It was fun the first time, but I don't know. I guess because I've been there a lot of times to help friends through there too, it's just kind of gotten old for me. You didn't run until you're 130. Okay, yeah, I could see how that could be a lot of fun then. Yeah, I can see that. To Mordor besieged. It's the same map. Yeah, and it's more that we just haven't seen coastal areas that much in LOTRO, right? So I'd just like to see more of them, you know? Same thing with Harad. We haven't seen desert, and we haven't seen jungle. I'd love to see both those things when Harad comes. That'd be so awesome. Not to mention you have coastal desert in Harad, which is like its own thing. But yeah, there's a huge jungle in Harad. Like, it's, I think, like the size of Gondor or something. I mean, it's huge. So, that would be neat to see. And they could do like Guild Wars and have like, you know, jungle dragons. And stuff like that. Because who knows what's lost in that jungle all this time. Yeah, and that's where we get our flying in LOTRO, exactly. Exactly. Just like Guild Wars 2. Yeah, we still haven't gotten war goats though. See, I want to see a barrel mount. I made a joke about it in an old CSTM article on April Fool's Day, but I really would like to see barrel riding as a thing in LOTRO, for real. Not just the gimme they gave in that area. Like, that could be the new hobby for LOTRO, is barrel riding, right? Or part of a festival or something, yeah. Gabloosh, welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Barrel crafting, that would be awesome. Mofongo Jones, welcome, welcome. I know you said something earlier, but I don't think I said your name. Alright. And then there was a forest right in front of us, right? Alright. Fair enough, game. Yeah, that's true. Chris did request Play for years and years and finally got it. Oh man, I wish I had that audio file of him saying "I told you so" ready to go. Oh, I totally need to add that to our soundboard down below. That totally needs to be a thing. I'll get on that. I'll look up that old file and see if I can get that added. That definitely needs to be on there. Welcome back, Brandeth. Yeah, I'll look into that, making that happen. That has to happen now. Isn't there a pet int? I feel like there's like a baby int that follows you around. No, it's the horn. Yeah, it's one of those that follows you. It's not an int. And there can't be any baby ints because the int wives went away and all that stuff, so. Yeah. If only, right? If only. Wait, they have the gem on the port? That's kinda... You gotta be careful on your click here, alright. It's kinda dangerous. Oh, of course we get you two. Jeez, this is the boss. I didn't realize that was this. Alright, there we go. It wasn't a big deal, but it's just like, I forgot that that's there. Alright. I was like, wait a second, they have more than 100,000 morale. Significantly more. That's not supposed to be here, and then I remembered. Alright. Now it is extremely nice to be able to go through here without getting attacked every 10 seconds. I'll tell you that for sure. It's like going through Osgiliath again. Like, You don't have to worry about anything in there anymore. And that used to be such a pain. Find the last ant wife in the old forest. Yeah, that's true. That is... that would be cool. Because there are the flowers there that allude to the ant wives, I believe, is what it was. But I don't think we've actually met an ant wife yet. Peak ninja skills. Yeah, it was. You had to be careful where you went, that's for sure. That is for sure. Escort the escort. Yep. A tree for Treebeard. That would be the quest title. Gandalf playing matchmaker. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine the, like, fuming rage that all the, like, lore people would have on the forums if that ever happened? Oh my goodness. If you had Int Matchmaker. See, they could make it into a whole dating sim. They could have a whole... That's the new system for the new expansion for LOTRO is the Int Wife dating sim. That'd be part of the Scouring of the Shire expansion. Tom Bombadil would officiate. Absolutely. Hey do, Mary do. Absolutely, man. Find me a shrubbery. That'd be hilarious. I mean, Tom Bombadil really would be like a perfect candidate to officiate an Int wedding, honestly. He already is a big fan of lilies, which apparently the Int wives are involved in. You know, he'd be the perfect candidate. He's got experience. It'd be great. Oh, he definitely could have saved Middle-earth, but the question is, would he have been tempted, right? It seems pretty clear he wouldn't, but... And who even knows what Tom Bombadil is? Like, there's some people that think that he's like a Iluvatar come to be a human kind of a thing, so... Who knows, right? Yeah, that's probably true. This place is just... They did such a good job designing it. Here we go, it's up here. That's a really weird spot for it, but sure. Ever watched Dragon Ball Z? Yes. But I'm not like a huge fan. Jeez, how many shadow roots do you need? Was a good reference. Hold on to your pants. You're just getting back to his roots. Oh, okay. Now we just gotta go to the prison, and we're good. Good to go. But yeah, I'll prove that, you know... Oh, we had an issue here. Let's reload that. There we go. But no, I'll prove it. Let's see. I got a sound effect somewhere. This page didn't reload right. Let's reload again. Twitch is being annoying. Alright, well, never mind. I can't prove it right now. Because Twitch isn't loading properly. Alright. Just keep going. And 71k points. Channel points. Wonder, can you even enter Mount Doom anymore? No, I don't think you can. And yeah, they have to finish up the whole Baran ghosts and all that stuff too. I forgot all about that. So yeah, that's a huge villain that they still need to do. Yeah, we've been so distracted. I totally forgot about him. And we haven't defeated the Human Torch Lady yet, have we? Yeah, he was a very interesting NPC. He was almost like an evil Tom Bombadil type figure, right? Like, he was an interesting character. Definitely not anywhere near as powerful, but he was more like a Balrog or something, but not even as powerful as that probably, but who knows. Yeah, he was evil, but he didn't care, right? He had his own agenda, kind of a thing. The people of Nirn have like a whole kingdom. Not exactly like a kingdom per se, but there is a whole thing over there for sure. Yeah, I can't wait to go see Nirn. That's gonna be awesome too. But I really hope they save Mordor for years to come. I hope, you know, if LOTRO is still going 10 years from now, there's still parts of Mordor that we haven't been to. I don't want them to just cover the whole thing all at once. Give us a good reason to come back, have more villains here. I mean, yeah, there was the whole Shadow of Mordor plotline. But I don't know if that's... I don't remember what is, you know, accurate with that. Not that. Okay. How? I guess I have to go around this. Okay. Go around this. That seems very silly. But sure. Oh, it was mentioned in one of the quests? Cool. So yeah, I guess they do have a whole kingdom. And now that Sauron's gone, it could be like a Dunland or something like that. That would be interesting. That's right. Yeah. Yep. I forgot about that. Right, now we need to return to the Altar of Despair, which I'm assuming is indeed in Minas Morgul. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I remember now. The bleed didn't kill you. I know.
Will you hear my plight?
No. You're getting ready to clip it. It's almost like we somewhat know what we're doing now. It's crazy. Wow. All right, maybe not. Maybe you wouldn't go that far. I don't know. Okay. Is there a mailbox inside here? We keep forgetting. Okay. I feel like you've been getting a little more hostile lately, Brandeth. I don't know what makes me think that, but...
Prepare for battle!
It seems like you might. I think we want to go through here. It might be the other way. No, I think it's up top. No, it is through here. Cool. Cool. That's right, because the up top was not even the quest we needed to do. That's right. Now I remember. Poor ghost children. Keep getting killed by players. The barrier has been dispelled. Okay. What are these things anyway? Like, I know we have a vague idea, but... A strange haze clouds your vision. Guardian Despair. Whoa, he looks awesome. And difficult to fight. If he's not even clickable. Here we go. He does not even look like he's the Guardian of Despair. He looks way too happy. There we go. The Guardian falls and the artifact shatters. Cool. Now we can go back to camp. Reskin version of the Barrett Guild. Yeah, exactly. I was expecting a little more, maybe. Alright, this is a weird chamber. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah. I'm working on checking my mail. Don't worry, Chan. Don't worry. And then there was fire. Whoa. What the? That's how lit we are, guys. Andang fire. We're totally on fire all the time. We just make that happen, man. Let's close the doors. And then we're definitely screenshotting that. And then... Can't really tell what's going on. Can we get like in the fire? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Nice. Alright. Well, that's a thing. Okay, so I think we just want to wait the 48 seconds so that we can just port out of the city here. So that's what we'll do. My water made a sound. I can't do it again. That's sad. Alright. 28 seconds to go. And we got a bunch of junk in our inventory. Great. Ten seconds. I feel like Pine Leaf, we're counting down here. And port. It's not a screenshot unless you leave UI on and set your graphics very low. What were those cloaks in your inventory? They're just different ones. Nothing too interesting. They're just cosmetics. Hooded Cloak of the Nine's pretty cool. It's actually... You know what, we'll do it on the equipment one because I don't want to ruin what we got. Like you got the Ratty Wraith one. And then you got the Ratty Wraith one with a hood. It'd be cool if it actually made you look like a wraith with like the cloak and everything. Anyway. Cool.
Faith alone will not stop the enemy.
I believe that's where we want to go, but I don't know. Old Man Ron, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you did help me get that. I forgot all about that. Nice to have you here, man. It's been a while. Okay, before we do anything else, we're going to stop at the mailbox. Oh. Alright, they paid me back. Nice, thank you. I sent them gold and they're like, we're sending it back. Okay, thank you. Been busy grinding skirms, nice.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Thank you for undergoing the difficult task of destroying the fourth artifact. You have done well in your efforts. I hope soon we shall learn more about where the next artifact lies. Until then, you'll continue grinding reputation effortlessly in an annoying quest every single week, reclaiming Imlad Morgul for Gondor. Ill omens, blah blah blah. Exactly. Great summary. Thanks. Thanks. I thought it was pretty good. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and pop 2 more. There we go. So that means we got 10,000. So 20,000 reputation just this stream. Because it got, you know, increased. So I think what we're going to do is do a few more quests. Let's see what these quests actually give us. Because we could get pretty close to unlocking the next tier if we go ahead and do some of these. Let's see, so we still have this, which would give us 200. I think they all just give 200.
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these grounds.
Yeah, they do. So that's 6 more 200s essentially by only doing 2 more instances. That wouldn't be too bad. Because 200 times 2, that would actually be 2,400 that we could get. So I think we'll go ahead and do at least 1 more.
Faith alone will not stop
Deep
the
barrow
enemy.
here.
Will you hear my plight?
So yeah, there'll be 8 instances with this expansion. That's pretty awesome. It's been a while since we had an expansion that actually gives you 8 instances.
Shargoth, the leader of the Kurgrim Bone Worshippers, hides far within Gorth Adnur, the deep barrow. He and his followers seek to complete some dark
Is
ritual
SSG
of
actually
necromancy
trying?
and must be
It
stopped.
almost feels like that, right? Okay, it was just a delayed reduction in smoke here, okay. I feel like 1 instance for 600 rep is not worth the time spent. I mean, it is a slow grind here, I feel like. I definitely wouldn't do them without the weeklies, but I mean, if you include our accelerators, we're getting more than that. Hi, Rith. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. No, it is not too late. It is not too late to enter the giveaway because I forgot to go ahead and do it earlier. We'll go ahead and say after this instance we're going to do it. Go ahead and do exclamation fire to enter in here. And you can get entered for 5,000 LOTRO points. Make sure you're following the channel too. That's part of it. It checks to see if you are. Hey Jinjar, welcome, welcome. Lamakas, nice to have you here. Hey Mofungo, thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. We're now just 19 followers away from 1,200 here on Twitch. Kinda cool. The ritual must be stopped. Well, let's stop.
No, too late. Attack!
Spikes on this guy are just really cool.
Argon will have what he seeks. This is my kill. The ritual has been completed.
Oh, hello. I was wondering what's going on. Not paying attention, apparently. Here we go. Yeah, Hyreth, you're probably already entered in. The giveaway's been going on the whole month. Hey, thank you so much for the sub with Twitch Prime. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy the ad-free viewing, the extra entries in the monthly giveaway, the badges, the emotes, and everything else that comes with a sub here on Twitch. Really, really appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, next month we'll have, we'll just be doing the one giveaway next month too. And then in April, my goal is to have 2 giveaways then. We're, you know, in January we did 5 giveaways of 5,000 LOTRO points, which was kind of insane. I can't believe we still did that many. But just because it was still the layover from last year. We probably should have spread those out a bit in retrospect. But, you know, that's what we ended up doing. So anyway, part of the reason why this year we're not doing as many this month and next month is because, for those that don't know, our computer broke. And so we ended up having to buy a whole new power supply, which was not cheap, but way cheaper than what we thought we might have to pay for other components within our computer. Because we were thinking like maybe motherboard and CPU, which would have been just crazy prices. So thankfully that wasn't the case, but that is delaying the giveaways a bit. Okay. An invoker. Goodbye. This was said last time, the combat music needs more cowbell. Are these supplied by SSG or is it from your pocket? So it is from my pocket, but it's also kind of from your guys' pocket. So basically, I feel like giving back to the community. And as a way to thank you guys for your support, after expenses on the channel, which in this case include things like power supplies for this year, after that, half of everything I make on the channel I put back into giveaways as a thank you to all of your support, and also as a marketing thing to help, you know, grow the channel as well. But yeah, I've not been given since streaming on Twitch. I've not been given any points to give away by SSG. Back in LOTRO Players, we had some for some of the charity events we did back then, like Fellowship Walk and things like that. Pay for billboards for your channel? I mean, it would be cool if we had a sponsor or something, right? Apparently it can't be Corsair power supplies anymore because we had a very bad experience with that, but other than that, you know, open to sponsors. You don't know many LOTRO streamers? Bloodborne is the main one. Bloodborne and the Dwarf Scholar are the two main ones that I watch quite a bit. Eldolith doesn't stream as much anymore, so I haven't been following her as much. But yeah, there's quite a few LOTRO streamers that are really good. But a lot of them only come out for whenever there's updates, right? But the Dwarf Scholar and Bloodborne generally, but I think Bloodborne's been taking a break from LOTRO for a bit. But yeah, generally there's quite a few streamers still. And there's a lot of people that stream that are much lesser known, that have like 3 or 4, and they'll be around for a while. You know, 3 or 4 viewers on average, and they'll be around for a while, and then they'll kind of fade away. But yeah, I think during peak hours, LOTRO usually has like 10 different streamers streaming. And on weekends, it's even more. It's nowhere near something like, you know, Elder Scrolls Online or something like that, which I saw this week. They were at 10K, and you know, it's definitely nothing like WoW, which had like 1 million people watching at the same time when Classic came out. Of course, when LOTRO's legacy servers came out, they had you know, hundreds of thousands of people watching. So there's definitely streamers. There's some really big Europe streamers that stream occasionally. Even Shroud has streamed LOTRO back when he was on Twitch. Am I going the wrong way? I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Let's go the other way. But yeah, my main goal over the next few years is just to get a big Tolkien following, right? Here on Twitch, so that whenever the Amazon MMO does come out, we'll be ready. So yeah, that's kind of the long-term goal. Also the Gollum game, which will be out before the Amazon MMO, I'm pretty sure, in 2021. I'm excited to play that too. Hit up Men of the West on YouTube. I think I talked to him once or twice, but we haven't really talked in depth. But yeah, that'd be cool. be nice to do a collab with them, because they use LOTRO over there for their videos. Yeah, they started doing that after we started our Middle-earth lore series back in the day. I'm sure the Golem game will be precious. He streams a little, nice. Yeah, he does history of Middle. Yeah, I'm very familiar with his channel. Yep. Yeah, some of his older videos I was just like, it's alright. But recently they've had some really good videos. Hey Mama Bird, welcome, welcome. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, that giveaway will be closing after this instance, which we're almost done with. So, final chance, exclamation fire, enter in for 5,000 LOTRO points here. Our only giveaway of the month. I still think it's funny that it just like it lost it, you know. It's funny to me. It loses things as the fight goes on. All right. Nice, nice. They have silver coins on them now. Maybe they always did and I just forgot. Anyway. Let's go and take on the pile of bones. And go ahead and turn this in. Yeah, I think we will do one more. We will do the final instance here. But before that, we will do that giveaway.
Let us help you bring glad tidings,
that
friend.
out, and then we want to talk to the. I believe it's the quartermaster that has it for the relics.
Let us not tarry.
You got banners. You got all sorts of stuff that we don't need. Here we go. So yeah, we have just enough now to be getting one of these relics. So I'm Chromite, if you're still here, what's the thing that we need most? Gonna defer to you on this one. I also want to see how it compares to what we have already. Oh yeah, these are only in the hundreds to less than 10,000s. These are all 10,000 pluses. Like that one, for example, is pretty good. Finesse and evade. Nearly 2,000 might. What about the vitality one? That's quite a bit of vitality. Tome of the Black Wolf Dog. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend 350 on that. I mean, I guess we'll have more than enough eventually, but Rune of Striking, yeah, that is what he said, wasn't it? Base combat damage modifier. What does that do? Then brutally both for your sword. Well, I get that it increases your base damage, but numerically, what does that actually do? From your weapon. Okay, so that's more weapon damage. That's actually awesome. Sangor, thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, wow. Yeah, apparently you guys are saying it's great. Okay. What else do we got here? Tactical, crit. I'm just curious what all there is. I think that's the only one that has base damage. Interesting. So I only want the base combat damage modifier for my sword then, right? Because I wouldn't want it for my rune. It only affects the weapon it's applied to? Oh, it can't be applied to your rune anyways. Okay. Well, good to know before I spend 1,000 on 2 of them. Good deal. Alright, let's get this. This sounds amazing. And I think we have to go the LI guy. Yeah. Alright. The other one goes to your rune. Okay.
Let us not tarry. Now then.
That's what we want to do, right? Is deconstruct it. Deconstructing does not sound like the thing we want to do, but I know it is. There we go. We got it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why do we have... Hold on. We had the Veils Rune of Striking, but we didn't use it. I give up. I give up. Are you kidding me? We didn't use it? That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. That is not good. Wait a second. No, we did. We got 2 of them. We got 2 of them. See, we made this mistake in the past. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We just overspent on it. Okay. Whew. That would have been really bad. All right. Okay, so we're really only increasing like 40 or no 60 base points then. But we're getting a lot of other stuff. A lot of crit rating. Cool. Okay, go ahead and deconstruct all these real quick. There we go. X out of that. Alright, let's go ahead and do this giveaway. So that we can keep going. Actually, I need... Let's see here. Is this fixed yet? There we go, now the page is good. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, got everything ready. We are getting ready to close the giveaway. This is the absolute last chance! Exclamation fire. Get entered in for your chance to win 5,000 LOTRO points. If you're not sure, go ahead and check exclamation fire to make sure you're entered in. If you are already entered in, then nothing will happen and you don't get penalized or anything, but make sure you guys are entered in. Absolute last chance. I'm out of water. I'm gonna go get some. When I get back, I'm closing the giveaway and we're finally doing this thing. Alright. Closing the giveaway now. And there are a lot of entries. I'm pretty sure there's over 100 entries in this giveaway. Let's see. Yeah, easily over 100 entries in here. I wish it would tell me the exact number, but it doesn't. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick a winner here. Sorry, Jack and Sam, I gave a lot of chances, man. You might already be entered in here if you entered any point during the month. But yeah, I gotta go by what I said. I'm sorry, man. Alright, we're gonna pick a winner here. Here we go. Hey, there you go, Bongorfians. Winning the giveaway here. There you go, man. Your brother taking it. Alright, I'm going... Yeah, you won, man. Alright. Yeah, you don't have to be subbed. It does give you higher chances, but you definitely don't have to be. Alright. Let me go ahead and /W Bongorfians. Let's get some hype in the chat for Bongorfians here. They're a long time supporter of the channel. Big thanks to Bongorfians for all your support. Get your tell in just a second here. There you go. Whisper has been sent on Twitch. I'm gonna add you as a friend as well. Make sure you respond to that Whisper within the next 2 weeks, and I'll get you your code for either a $50 Steam card or 5,000 LOTRO points. It's your choice. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go into this final instance here. And then we'll apply it all. We'll go to a skirmish camp, get more of these XP reputation accelerators, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, feel free to take your time. As long as you reply back within 2 weeks, you're good, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop on in to the final instance. Of course, I guess we actually need to accept the quest first. That's kind of important. Kind of important.
Will you hear my plight? Will you help bear my burden, friend?
We'll go see She-Hulk.
Now then.
Real quick, I forgot what quest this guy has as we run into the milestone. Alright. Sigils for Embers. Forgot about that. Cool. Now we need all the sigils we can get so we can get more runes. Which, is it only the runes that you can get from this guy? Let's check. I don't remember.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
No, there's gems too, and settings. Okay. Cool. So yeah, it does say slottable and weapons only. That's important. And class items only. There you go. Interesting. Alright, well, we got plenty of those to grind for now if we wanted to. Of course, these don't require as much. It's just these top ones that do. So that's the class item one. Okay. And yeah, the rest of them only require 250. Interesting. Is the Grey Company named after Gandalf? Gandalf the Grey? No. No, they're not. Alright. I believe in LOTRO they tell you why they're named the Grey Company.
At the source of the
He went
Morgul
mental over it.
lies the Untitled. It is the prison of Rauniel, the River Maiden, who seeks her freedom as she beckons you ever further into this watery chamber.
Watery chamber.
You must hurry.
I guess we're going this way. I swear this is the Endor music from Star Wars. Sometimes it just sounds so much like it with that instrument. I know it's not, but it sounds a lot like it at times. There we go. It's perfect. Something on stream you want is a sale for 10. Oh, on Steam you wanted something on sale. Nice. Cool, man. What game? Just curious. Or Steam even sells non-games now. There's all sorts of stuff on there, like benchmarks and really cool stuff. And I got this PC because it was my dream PC at the time. And it's like, it's on the upper end, but it's not like, you know, the crazy people that spend, you know, $10,000 or something ridiculous. But yeah, I was benchmarking this thing like crazy when I got it. It's amazing to me that people can spend that much on a single computer, right? That they're gonna play Minecraft or something on. Arc? Nice. That should be a lot of fun, man. Weren't they named for the cloaks they got from Lorien? That sounds like a very, very likely reason. Oh, the expansion. Okay, cool. It's cool how they like, it looks like they literally like pull the water up from the ground, right? It just becomes a part of them. And then it was open. If I knew how much grinding there was on these rep quests, I probably would not be doing them. The Viznak one really made it be justified for me, but man, it's crazy how much it takes.
The Gatekeeper of Barnett rests below. Its defeat is the only path to my chamber. You must hurry.
Let's go ahead and pick this up over here so we don't have to run back, because last few times I've had to run back on this instance. Go ahead and try to get some more. Before we go down there. Over here. After we get this, we'll head back. Here we go. It's on cooldown. Which I can't believe that... I'm pretty sure this sprint is in the like LI stuff where you can make sprint be faster, like less of a cooldown. I couldn't imagine using that up, right? LIs are way too valuable to have sprint be the thing you spend it on. Time to go into that shadow pit. Let's go, volcano. What am I doing? I'm gonna fight the tentacles. Only done this fight like a million times. Already. Just with the AoE. Morgul grasp. Done. Alright. How exciting. Pretty sure the chest is up top, isn't it? Yeah. Get these relics. Good deal, good deal.
To think it would be easy. You must venture these paths to secure my freedom.
Yeah. Not too concerned about making you free. We might know who you are. That's what I want to see now, is like an animated joke about LOTRO characters doing the same instance over and over again and knowing the insights of what actually goes on, who the characters really are. Especially with Sauron card, that'd be a funny skit. Okay. I don't think we need to fight you, but we're gonna go ahead and fight you. There we go, that's all the water. Come on, get in range. There we go. Hey, freelancer, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Let's see here. Reset that. Yep. And exit out. Yes. There we go. Okay. Then we just need one more after this. And two more of our ashes, one of which is in the boss fight, the other one should be right over here. Isn't she supposed to? I really hope we don't have it glitched out. Isn't she supposed to keep doing stuff? Maybe we didn't go the right way. I think we went out the way we came in. I don't know what happened. We're gonna go back in. Oh yeah, we went down instead of up. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. There's the last lost relic. Good deal, good deal. All right. The Black Tomb. The root has to be dead or the door won't open. Let that be a lesson to you all.
Done it. I shall soon be free.
Yep, great. Which, I mean, I guess what's about to happen does explain why she doesn't help us fight it all, right? But man, it's a weird instance. Somebody was having way too much fun when they were making this. Huh. One shot. Can definitely tell we're doing more damage. Even at these lower levels. Alright, we didn't get the root. Time to get the root. We're still probably not doing what we need to be doing, but we're alright. We're that much better. I think we actually have to fight these two, but we're going to anyway. There we go. Alright, almost through here. And then it's She-Hulk time, and then we're out of here. Here we go.
I did not lie to you. You have set me free. The maiden you seek is no longer. I suggest you leave.
Cool story.
Any attempt to save me and cleanse this body will be for naught. You have been born. Do you still believe you can free me? Fate surrounds you. You have no idea what I am capable of. Your maiden is dead.
Which, by the way, thank goodness this didn't happen to the other maidens, right? Because, I mean, in theory, if Gondor got bad enough, this would eventually be what would happen to another maiden.
What do you see? Stop moving. This is my
Does. What a sad legacy. All you got is that river? Devorin, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. They say, how can you solo this? All the new instances have a solo option. Except for the Nazgul one. And the Shelob raid is going to have a solo option as well, apparently. So that'll be good. It allows you know, players who are just interested in the story to experience it. But yeah, I'm sure there's players that can also just solo it by themselves anyway. Because it's only a 3-man.
Now then, faith alone will not stop the enemy.
There we go. All those reset in 4 hours and 15 minutes. We're probably not going to be back to do them for a while, until next week. So, anyway, when we return, we will get the rest of the rep for at least that level, and hopefully unlock the final quest. I don't think it's going to happen next time. I think there's still more to do beyond this one, so we'll have to do that But in the near-ish future, we should finally be done with all this reputation and be able to finally feel like we're ready for the Minas Morgul raid from a story perspective, because I don't know what you know, what these story points lead to. They might lead to nothing. It might just be like, yeah, you did it, good job. Or it might actually end up going somewhere. But either way, it'll be good to find out. And it has been worthwhile. I've enjoyed doing it. And if for no other reason, we've been gaining virtue XP that we've needed, and we've also been gaining also the LI stuff and different gear and all sorts of stuff. So it's definitely been worthwhile. It's just been a long journey to be here. So there's that. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to Galtrev so that we can get some more rep from the skirmish vendor. Rep accelerators, I should say. Here we go. Over here. I always go over to the left when I should go to the right. Alright, I think it's curiosity.
Do not assume to mislead me, Devodiad.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Like, I don't want to get too many, but I definitely want enough to where we don't have to worry about it, right? Let's see, we'll go to 20. And I think we'll go ahead and go to 30. And if we want more, we can come back and get it. Alright, so now what we want to do is go ahead and pop one of them. And spend 5 of these. We'll save the last one for next time. So now we're that much closer to getting our goal, and we'll definitely get that next time, no problem. Just one of the daily 4,000 ones will get us through that. The question is how much further we have to go. That's a scary thought. Hopefully it's just that and then we're done. That would be awesome. But I have a feeling there's a whole nother level before we get there to that final quest. Why'd I do that? I want to go there. Alright, so anyway, I do plan to stream one more time this month, either on tomorrow night or on Saturday night. Be on the lookout for that. We'll be streaming some Transport Fever 2, because that's the next game on the docket. We're basically going through our rotation of games, but making sure we do LOTRO every Thursday at this point. And we're trying to do. We would be doing LOTRO on Wednesdays, but we'd miss a week, basically because of when it resets. It resets Wednesday night / Thursday morning for the weekly quest. Otherwise, we do it on Wednesdays. But anyway, that's not a thing, sadly. So
Let us hope
when we
you
return,
bring
we'll finish
glad
that out,
tidings,
and it'll be
friend.
good. So anyway, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. See who all's online. Uger's doing it on the official LOTRO stream. I think we're going to go ahead and raid them. 11D North, thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Alright, let's raid LOTRO stream. Get that queued up. We will be starting a new giveaway, probably not next stream, but the one after that for March. But we might start early, you never know. And that'll be for another $50 Steam card or 5,000 LOTRO points, we'll see. you know, winner's choice between those two. And yeah, hopefully April will be doing more than just one. I'm excited for that too. But anyway, all that is not till next time. I'll see you guys again next Thursday. Take care, buddy. Have a great night. And let's have fun with this raid!